Sacramento leading by 9. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's AC, and stolen by Hibbert. The drive by Russell. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here's Rondo. The feed to Cousins. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Cousins. Great showing for him last season. 3rd in rebounding, 5th in scoring, and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And as you said, a top 3 rebounder last year. He just seems to know how the shot's going to come off the rim and always hustles to get there.
2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
The 3 from Bryant. Cousins pulls it in. Sacramento leading by 9. In the corner, it's Bellinelli beyond the arc. The rebound by Kobe Bryant. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
And guys, for the Lakers, you'd have to go back almost 40 years to find a time when the Lakers missed the postseason in back-to-back years. Fortunately for them, they won 2 titles in the next 6 years after that.
Rondo against Russell. Rondo drives in, kicks it out to Gay. Kings moving the ball around. Rondo passes to Ace. And Clark, while we have a moment, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. 5th on the list, DeMarcus Cousins.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Lakers trail by 11.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
And guys, it looked like Nick Young had finally put it all together. I mean, he had a huge campaign 2 years ago, signs a new 4-year deal. Then last year, disaster strikes. I mean, he provided very little to the team outside of shooting the basketball. And even with that, he dropped to a career worst, 37% from the field.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And the Lakers making a change here. Pass is checked in. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Here's Cousins. 12 points for him. He dishes it to Gay. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Russell. Oh, and here comes Young all alone.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Russell dishes to Young to the inside and stolen by Cousins. To the paint. Here's AC. It's blocked. Outside Bryant. Now the dish to Russell. No luck. Some solid defense from Gay. Sacramento leading by 10. Rondo with it. From 13, and it's sent back by Bryant. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Defensive foul. Score, 14.
Curry's checked in for Rajon Rondo. The Lakers also with a sub. Sacré's checked in.
And the Kings last year could be exciting at times on offense. One way they would consistently put up points was by finding their way to the free throw line.
Pass to Russell. Bass with the screen. Los Angeles with another miss.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Well, Greg and Clark, you know, the Kings led the league in number of free throws to field goal attempt ratio. Can you guys get that, Clark? I know you can. I'm looking over at Greg. He's kind of shaking his head. But, Clark, you know, in layman terms, they knew how to draw fouls.
Exactly, and with the slashes and big guys they have, sometimes they would be too much for teams, and that led to getting them into foul trouble.
Anderson, he's checked in for Sacramento. Ben McLemore comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Williams, he's checked in for Young. And Curry, here we go. From down low. The Lakers with the rebound. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I think there's still enough time for them here, Kevin. I think there's a good chance they can make it happen.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
The kick out to Williams. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Cousins. Curry against Kobe. The drive by Cousins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Russell kicks to Williams. Passes to Sacré. Picked by Williams. Outside Russell. He feeds it to Sacré. Misses off the left iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Left side Curry. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bass has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Kobe, that's good. Kings leading now by 11. Kicks it to McLemore. High post Cousins. 14 points for him. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Five to shoot. Russell high post. Here's Williams. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Cousins, and he jams it with authority.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And one thing about Ben McLemore, he can be an absolute lights-out shooter. Last season was a big improvement over his rookie campaign. Up in field goal, three-point, and free throw accuracy. Really just scratching the surface in terms of his potential.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Kufis checked in for Cousins. Cauley Stein comes in for Quincy Ace. Caspi, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Collison in for Curry. Pass to Kufis. Another shot. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the Lakers making a change here. Hibbert's checked in.
Kosta Kufis. Shooting just one.
The free throw drops for Kufis. And for Ben McLemore out of Kansas, he knew he had to work harder after the Kings drafted a guy to replace him, Nick Stauskas. And, of course, Stauskas went on to have Clark an even worse rookie campaign than McLemore had the year before.
Yeah, and McLemore actually on the uptick, very much improving in year 2, and that means perhaps Stauskas will be the odd man out.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Lakers trail by 14. Williams kicks to Nance. Here's Huertas. Knocked away. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Russell, he's checked in for the Lakers.
D'Angelo Russell.
Clock at 4. The floater. Outside for world peace. 1:29 left to play in the third. And Williams, here we go. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Down low, and so the ball out of bounds. Collison touched it last.
And checking out the stats for Darren Collison. Good season for him last year. He averaged about 16 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
He kicks to Caspi. Feeds it to Cauley Stein. Dishes it to Collison. And it's sent back by Russell, but he stays with it. McLemore with the ball. Williams picks him up. McLemore, no good. Lakers trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Williams with a clean look. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Williams has got 7 points.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Russell against Collison. And there's the pass to Cauley Stein. Now the feed to Kufis.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
Larry Nance. That's his second personal foul.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Kosta Kufis. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Cannot hit. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Kings on top. They're up by 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth.